Is it time to wake up? That's Marley, and I'm the Foreseer, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're doing a day in the life of me and my locks. Let's get to it. It's Sunday morning, and I'm getting ready for my day. I have a fun day planned, and you get to come with me. So it's gonna be a little bit of everything, a little bit of me talking, a little bit of my life, a little bit of hair. So, you know, let's get into it. I'm gonna take a shower, and this is my shower cap. It's huge. It's like super jumbo. You know those other ones? Do I have a small one? These ones, these babies don't even cover my forehead. They don't even cover my forehead. So, this is what I need. This is how your girl has to shower. So, we're gonna take this. Here we go. Just let it go. All right. So, I'm like a little bunny rabbit. Anyhow, so I'm gonna hop in the shower, and then I'm going to do my makeup and figure out how I'm gonna style my hair today. And I'm definitely gonna, you see my eyebrows? They need help, y'all. So I'm gonna get ready, and you get to come along with me, and let's start the journey. Okay, I'm just out of the shower. And you ever get out of the shower and like the heat has made your like edge, you know, your hair swell kind of? Yeah. So what I do is I take off the slightly like, you know, it's not wet, but it's like humidity. I don't know what to call it. It's not wet, but you know what I'm saying. It's got a little moisture in it. It's got a little heat in it. And then I exchange it for a dry one that doesn't have any heat. And I just make sure, you know, my edges are going in the direction I want them to. On a happy day, I might even brush the babies. Brush them down a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to just retie my hair. And by the time I'm ready to style my hair, the front will be not laid, but just laid. Yes, it is laid. Laid without any products. I'm actually allergic to a lot of the hair gel, like especially the edge control ones. I'm allergic. I can't put it in my hair. Okay. So now that I have my hair setting, I'm gonna start lotioning up. So I only use 2 products pretty much on my body. For my face, I use Pond's and a shea butter whip blend that my sister makes for me, and it smells so good. But before that, let's start with the Pond's. I don't just put regular Pond's on. I mix this baby. Inside, I wish you could smell it. It has rose oil and frankincense essential oil. And these were used in ancient beauty practices. If you look at a rose and the rose petals, you see how beautiful and soft and just perfect and silky the rose petals feel. Well, that's what it does to my skin. And I feel like in ancient times, we knew this. You know the story of the 3 kings where they brought frankincense, myrrh, and gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Frankincense has been like a very important product, not just for skin, but also for healing. So if it was good enough for the ancients who looked like me and had hair like me and skin like me, then baby, it's good for me now. So that's that. And then on the other end, I have this shea butter that I was telling you that my sister makes for me. I'm not gonna lotion all the way up on camera, but I just want you to see. Oh, it smells like
It's just light and soft. She also blends it with different essential oils, and she gave me 2 different flavors this go around, but I just want y'all to see. Right? It just turns into butter, right? So this is what I use. These are the only 2 things I use on my body. And when I wear the whipped shea butter that my sister makes, I always get so many compliments. People are like, oh my god, what are you wearing? And I'm like, shea butter. They're like, you're not just wearing shea butter, girl. What's in it? I'm like, I don't know, some essential oils. You're gonna have to ask my sister. She's amazing. I hope she starts selling these, because I mean, it's just like, I don't know if you can see, but look at that. It just, my skin just eats that thing up. It just eats it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this gooey, yummy shea butter on my body, and then let's keep going with the day. Okay, for my makeup, anybody who knows me knows I don't really wear much. Keep it pretty light. So there are, I'll just show you the products that I use. For concealer, use NARS. This is Truffle. Under eye, under like an eyelid highlighter. My mascara, some chapstick, and for my eyebrow. I always start off with the concealer, which I put right under my eyes. You can see I got a couple freckles. In the sun, like, you can't see it as much, but it's there. Okay, so I like to put the concealer right under my eye. My eyes are have a bunch of freckles. They're hard to see, but from a distance they can look like I have dark circles, so I just like to put a little highlighter on. I leave this on, right? I'm not gonna blend it until after I finish my eyebrows. So here we go. I'm actually gonna do this in a different mirror, and I'll come back because eyebrows need a little, I need to get close. I started with this line underneath, and then I match it on the other side. And I'm gonna add in the top line. So it's probably gonna start right there, okay? Okay, see? So now that I have the shape, I'm just gonna fill it in. Okay, filled in on both sides. Alright, okay, so at this point, concealer has had a moment to set. So I'm just gonna start blending. And so look, I don't use those sponges. I wash my hands way more than I wash those sponges, and I also feel like I have more control over blending when I use my hands as opposed to that. I feel like a lot of times those sponges just, you know, they work for some people, but they never really work for me. I felt like I was just wiping off my makeup. Okay. So when I get to the eyes, I'm only gonna blend the outside, right? So that the inside stays like pretty intact. And this helps. Okay. You know, I don't like this lighting because, let me just be real, I do not look this light on. It's the lighting that makes my skin look lighter. It's just the lighting. Hopefully when I go outside you'll see, because this truffle is like nice and deep and dark and coppery, like, but bad lighting, fluorescence. making me look washed out, but it's all good. You can see where I'm going. All right, so the concealer is on. Oh, I have a little mark. Let's just make it disappear. It's magic. Maybe she bought it. Maybe it's make-believe. Okay. Sorry, I used to say that as a kid. All right, and the base is like, it's done. I'm gonna hit it with my chapstick. And now the fun part, my under eye highlighter. The thing about this is like a little, like, I think I learned this when I was in like, I used to do a lot of plays and musicals and stuff. And the light highlighter, I make sure eyes look bigger. I'm gonna go in the mirror and do this. I'll go back. Okay, there's one eye. Can you tell the difference? It's very subtle. Just one eye looks a little bit bigger than the other. Be back. I'm like, does that really help us? Or do we just do that because I don't think it makes a difference. I'm gonna try and do it without making my mouth like that. And I did it anyway. For some reason. Okay. Next. They're real. Okay. I haven't seen a lot of people like really build out their bottom lashes, but I do because I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm in the 70s where they had those fake eyelashes on the bottom too. But they're real. Okay. I don't know, I just feel like bottom eyelashes being like blown up is it just does something to the face, you know? I don't wear a lot of like false eyelashes. Every now and then I do, but like I said, I'm really sensitive to products. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, and you know, I just can't tolerate too many chemicals around my eye. A lot. I react to it. I don't do so good with them. So this helps. This goes a long way because it makes my eyelashes look really long. So let me do the top. Okay, so I just need to go in and clean it up a little bit. Just get a Q-tip. I'm gonna do blush, a little bit of rouge. Okay, so rouge is done, and then I'm just gonna finish it off with a little bit of bronzer. Okay, so alright, I'm gonna wash my hands. This is my favorite. But they go out so often and I'm like, oh no, I'm never gonna find it again. Come on, Bath and Body Works. Like, I feel like Bath and Body Works, because they change out their fragrances so much, I feel like online you should be able to order any one of the products that they have from the past. And they may not have it in the store, but let me be able to order my fragrances that have been taken out of the stores. I'm gonna spread my bed. Make my bed. Spread my bed like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know if you can tell, but I made this bed. It's a pallet bed. Behind me is a door. It has a knob and everything. And actually before it was a bed, I had made it into a desk. Okay, I got my bedspread, I got my clothes on, and it's time for hair. So those are the edges after they were tied down after the shower. So I'm just waking up my locks. I did flat iron my locks. This way they look so straight. I was going to a concert and I wanted to have a certain really slick style. So I had flat ironed them and they just stay. I know that I might be a radical for flat ironing my locks, but like I said in many videos, I locked my hair like this so that it would mimic loose natural hair. So I do a lot of the same things I did with my loose natural hair on my locks. I've been doing this style a lot lately. Let me get to body. So I've just been in my middle part. And then just twirl. And then I'm gonna just pin it. It's been so hot. And I don't necessarily want my hair like right in my face. And I'm going out with my nephew today, so we're gonna be out and about. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And if you're curious, I can part my hair in pretty much any direction because of the way I did my grid. Take a look at my grid video if you're curious. Okay. All right, and so hair is awake. I wish I took a picture that day when I went to the concert of my hair because it looked so cute. And I might have taken a video. I'll check and see if I did. I'll share it with you guys. My hair is done. Now it's time to go. My makeup is done. I got my clothes on. Nothing special, just some jeans and a t-shirt and more some sneakers. All right, makeup. All right, let's keep this day going. Okay, I'm in the kitchen. I'm getting ready to get my meals together for today. And I just wanted to take a moment and talk about how food directly impacts what you see on your outside. So what we eat becomes us. We literally are what we eat, and that's because our cells regenerate. And so I forget how many years it takes, but every couple of years you have a completely new body because your body has regenerated. Your cells have died and then been replaced with brand new ones. And those cells are made based on the foods that we eat. So about 7 years ago or so, I went vegan. And over the time, a lot of new vegan products have popped up, like Beyond Meat and all that stuff. And I found myself eating a lot more processed foods, and I wasn't feeling good about myself. And I didn't feel healthy, even though I was vegan. And so I recently cut out all of that. And I took it even a step further, where I don't cook my food with any oils, and I actually try to, if I do cook food, it's on a very low temperature in my dehydrator, or I cook with water. So like potatoes, I can't give up on my lentil stews. I love stews and soups, so I'm not raw because I still cook with water. And on occasion I might have something that's cooked, but for the most part, My foods are gently cooked, if not raw completely. And this is because I want my cells to replicate perfectly. I don't want them to be damaged because I'm putting bad foods in. And so things that are really good for your hair, your nails, and things like that are, like I said, nutritionally dense foods, your fatty acids, things like avocados. And today is actually Sunday. I'm not sure when you're going to see this, but today is Sunday. And I'm making my smoothies for today. I don't eat any food on Sundays. I fast. I do a liquid fast every Sunday, and sometimes I continue it out depending on how I'm feeling, and I might actually do that. I might make this a 3-day fast. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first and most important ingredient that I put in my smoothie is sea moss. This is purple sea moss. I made this a couple days ago. Maybe I'll do a video on that, but sea moss has like all of the essential nutrients and vitamins that we need for our body to process. Like, it's crazy how many there are. You can look it up, and maybe I'll do a separate video on sea moss. But you can just imagine something like sea moss being so good for your skin and so good for your body. And I'm a singer as well, and it helps remove mucus from your vocal cords. And also, if you know, it's a great way to like keep your body clean, get into nutrients. And so I turned it into a gel. Can you see? And this is purple sea moss. Actually, let me just pick it up so you can kind of get an idea. It's really spongy. You know what I'm saying? And I use this in making my deli meats. I use sea moss in my deli meats when I make them. So we're gonna start with the sea moss, and maybe you want me to cut it so you can just see how. Look, this baby is. See? Ah! So I'm gonna go ahead and get this in my smoothie. Put it down so you can see. Got my sea moss going in. And this is what the sea moss looks like when I get it. I got this from Fruits and Roots, but you can get it pretty much anywhere now. It's become pretty easy to get a hold of. And this is the purple one. Usually I do the other one, but I wanted some color, so I got the purple one. And it smells like the sea. So you wash it a bunch of times, and then you soak it, and then you blend it to get your final result. So that's my sea moss. So on top of my sea moss, I'm also going to add in, this is going to be a mango passion fruit sea moss smoothie. And since I fast, I'm just going to try and make enough of it where I have it all day. So whenever I get hungry, I just take a sip of my smoothie. Okay, so we got the sea moss in. We're going to do some passion fruit. Passion fruit is very strong, so I only need like one for real. Maybe I'll do 2. It's supposed to be good. So 2 pieces. It smells so good. You know, passion fruit isn't very sweet, and a lot of times when I've eaten it just regular, it's super sour, and it kind of hurts my stomach because I don't do very good with things that I don't know if this has bromelagic acid, but pineapples have bromelagic acid in it, and it like burns my stomach up. I'm totally allergic to pineapples. This has a very strong taste, and it's a little sour, so I'm not doing too much of that. And then we've got my mango. Let my mango! And I'm gonna just layer this up, okay? Ginger. I love some ginger. It's good for you. Very good for you. It's great for your stomach. It's got healing properties as well. So I'm just gonna skin some of this and drop it in. I juice a lot as well, and whenever I have like leftover kale, if I don't turn it into kale chips or something, I'll just juice it and then freeze it and then drop it in my smoothie too. All right, well, once I finish this, I will show you that. My grandma, she used to peel ginger with a spoon. No joke, no joke. My grandma really used to peel ginger with a spoon. I was like, Grandma, like, we have a peeler. She'd be like, no, no. That's what she used to say. The spoons are just fine. That's fine with me too. I've never tried it. Maybe the next time I peel. Okay, so I got my ginger. I'm gonna just make it a little bit smaller. Give it a nice little. That's what ginger does to me. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ginger in this. I put a nice massive ton of ginger. I'm gonna get some water. We're gonna just fill it to the top of the fruit. And then I have some blue agave nectar, which I'm gonna drizzle on top. But I totally forgot my kale, the juiced kale that I just freeze. And then, ay Dios! Everyone came out except for the one that I wanted. Okay. So I got my juiced kale. Sickle. I'm gonna drop that in there too. Any way to sneak in some nutrients, y'all. That's how I do. Let's get it. Okay, so the mango is kind of sweet, but it's not gonna be enough for me to like, ooh, this is really good. So I'm just gonna drizzle on a little bit of agave nectar, and that should be good. So let's I can talk. Let's get this going. Get my top on. Boom. Boom. I think my smoothie is done. I've got my cup. And you know, back to why it's so important to eat nutritionally dense foods, especially if you're looking to improve your skin and your hair. Your body will always tell you if there's something wrong or something you need to address. For example, if you find that your lips are constantly dry, or your skin is dry, that's your body telling you that you need to hydrate, that you might have too much salt in your diet. And it's up to you to balance it. Now, since I have been doing the whole foods, unprocessed life, my eye color got lighter. My skin was I was already vegan, you know, and pretty balanced, but the processed foods, I could tell, like, my skin was drier, my lips were dry, you know, and what we put into our body has a direct effect on what we see on the outside. So a lot of times we'll like put on lotion or lip gloss or whatever to, you know, diminish the appearance of what's really going on, but you can heal that. You know, you can of course you still want to wear your lip gloss and all that stuff, but you know, why use it because you have to? Why not use it because, you know, it accentuates things. It makes things look better. You know, you're not trying to hide something. You're trying to hide your chapped lips. You know, your skin, you've been eating nutritionally dense foods, and you know, now you only wear lip gloss because it looks pretty on you, not because, you know, you are trying to hide the fact that your body is deprived of hydration. You need to hydrate. And so also when you eat nutritionally dense foods like or just whole foods like apples, oranges, peaches, fruits, veggies, all that good stuff, those hold a lot of water in them, and so you just become naturally more hydrated because you've been eating the types of foods that keep you hydrated. And so I think let me taste it. Oh, it's really good. The passion fruit, so I only put 2 little squares in it, and it's so prominent in the smoothie. You can still taste the mango, but It's not gonna fill all the way up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have my breakfast then in a separate cup. Thank you all for being here with me. If you haven't already, can you please make sure you like this? I think it's so important for us ladies with 4C hair to understand it and to love it. And I'm all about that. I'm all about ensuring that that message gets shared. And so please share this. Please like it. Let ladies who have hair like mine, or maybe your hair is a different texture, but you know somebody who might benefit from this message, make sure you like so that this video can keep spreading, and these videos can keep getting into the hands of women and men like us who have been taught to hate our hair, and because we don't understand how to eat for our hair, you know, or how to do our hair, it becomes, you know, it becomes something that we dislike as opposed to something that we absolutely love. We've been given such an amazing tool, and I'm working on a documentary right now for you guys about our hair and about how important it is and its uses, and you know why our coil is so it has such so many hidden truths in our hair. And the documentary I've been working on, that's just why you haven't seen too much of me, it's taking a long time, is really about applying the principles of our coils to technology, you know, to seeing how it acts in nature, to understanding the principles of its energy, you know, how it can store energy and release energy. And I feel like because no one has really taken a deep dive into our 4C or 9 ether hair, we have this amazing product that we have not been taught how to utilize so that it can be helpful for us, so that it can be useful for us. And so let me know if you want me to start releasing the documentary in parts. I'm up to like the 3rd or 4th section, and I've got like 4 or 5 left to go, but I'd be happy to share the parts of it that I've already started, and then once it's done I can just put it all out together. But let me know, you know, I like to put things in one big beautiful succinct package, but it may be beneficial just so I can start getting it out to do it in the parts. So I'm gonna drink this smoothie. Let's go ahead, let's give it a try. You can't taste the sea moss. It's just a hint of ginger. Y'all, my body's gonna love this, and all day today I'm gonna be drinking it, and I think I might continue this into tomorrow. So it's time for me to go pick up my nephew. Let's continue my day. Where are we going? We're going to an arts festival. Want to get to the water? So what is your prognosis? Is this water clean or is it dirty? Okay, I agree with you.
What?
Let me see you go down again. And I'm hungry, so I'm so sweaty, look. And yeah. It's a couple hours later, I only have like a little bit. Here he goes. Here we go. What you got? Good? What kind was that?
Superman.
What you got on top of it? Yeah. This is so nice. I got my smoothie. He's got his ice cream.
Yeah.
Say bye, everybody.